Has your mission changed over the years? You're now a decade into this.
The mission has always actually been the same from the very first one, which has been to connect people who are doing awesome things in the digital tech space. That said, there have been some evolution of of how we get to that mission. For example, just the first, even the first year, the way to connect was through these mixers, and then that turned into a panel. Then in 2012, I started something called Silicon Beach Fest, which has grown into LA's largest and longest running entertainment tech startup festival. So this conference is a way for people to meet. We do that once or twice a year, depending on the year, and we typically have. Last year we had the last time we had it was like 2,000 attendees over the course of 4 days. We had 85 panel speakers, workshops, dinners, or cocktail hours, or 85 sessions altogether. There were 400 speakers, which is kind of amazing for a local conference to have 400 speakers who are startup founders, there were VCs, there were investors. We had a startup pitch competition. You were a part of it as well. So that has certainly been new. Over the past month, we've evolved even a step further. With the whole pandemic, we basically are not doing any more offline events, which is basically the foundation for doing digital, is having these connects mostly through offline events. But with that not available, we in the first week of the pandemic, we went all online. So all of our panels are online. We've done some social happy hours online, virtual happy hours. We've even done a virtual pool party, which we typically do in the summer around this time. We did a virtual pool party with people zooming in from their pools in their condos or buildings, or just their balconies in their swimsuits, while a friend of mine who's a DJ played music from his Zoom camera. So like with any digital activity or things you study about in entrepreneurship or do, you're just going to be flexible and pivot and just do what makes sense and what the market demands. So yeah, it's been fun just seeing digital LA evolve over time.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the LA Business Podcast. If you like what we're doing on this podcast, please consider subscribing on Apple or Google Play, leaving a 5-star review, and sharing with your friends. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations for a guest you'd like to hear on this podcast, please email me, robert@brillmedia.co. Thank you. Have a fantastic day.